Have you guys ever got so excited about a figure you didn't know how to contain yourself? Or what to do? That's kind of like where I'm at right now. So I decided when I unbox this figure today, I'm just going to come home and review it. So you know what that means? Bam! What's doing, guys? Back in another fresh vinyl review, and today we're looking at the brand new X Plus Toho 30cm series Anime Godzilla, or Godzilla 2017, or Anime Goji, or Godzilla Earth, or whatever the hell we're calling it. Now, this figure just came out. I got it today at work, box day at work. Bam! And we'll get to that. Let's just talk about the box real quick, because I don't know what I'm doing, right? Let's talk about the box. Let me pull up the box. Wow, look at the box. It's kind of a big box. Yeah, I'm going to cut out the box cover here and throw the rest away because I don't need it. I'm actually surprised that the box made it all the way home, but all that's left is the plastic stuff here. You know, what do you do with the plastic stuff? You know, what do you do with it? Maybe you can stick it up against your face and try to breathe in fresh vinyl fumes? No, you don't want to do that. You just want to get rid of the plastic stuff. I already ditched mine. I actually used this box as a carry-home box for this Godzilla figure and these two freaks over there. Yeah, that's right. I already ditched their boxes, and all that's left is Bulgara's cover and Frankenstein's nameplate. But we'll get into that on their review. So anyway, that's the box. I don't have time for boxes anymore. I don't have space for boxes anymore. But that's a different story for another video maybe, okay? Alright, so I picked this figure up from Hobby Search. It cost about, I think, actually, I don't even remember. How much was it? I'm going to have to do my research here in the editing process. But I think it was about like $170. This is a rather large 30cm figure, okay? So I got him right at, look, I mean, he's still got his slipper on here. I didn't even take that off. That's how excited I was just to start reviewing him. Right? Right. Okay? So, let me tell you something. I was not originally going to get this figure. I was going to pass on this because the movie is just meh. Okay? It didn't really do nothing for me. I'm not going to turn it into a movie review, but I did not really enjoy the movie. I thought it was fun at first, and I decided I was not going to get this figure. But not too long, during the pre-order process, I decided, you know what? I'm a nutcase for X Plus, and because of the completionist in me, I feel like I should have at least one incarnation of every Godzilla, just because. And I figured if I'm going to get one version of the Godzilla 2017, it's going to be the X Plus version. So that's the route I went. I don't have the Bandai stuff or any of the other stuff that's come out. That's not going to happen. I'm just going to go with this one here. So, out of the box, you get, and if you look at the figure here in the box, that's what he looks like, all wrapped up in his plastic housing, his plastic prison. You pull him out, you pull those twist ties off, you get him out of the box, you get rid of that plastic wrapping paper and all that other junk, and you got yourself your figure, and you got yourself your tail piece. Now, before I plop this tail in, I am going to give a big bam to X Plus for coming up with this tail insertion process here, okay? The tail insertion process has been improved greatly. No more is there a flange around the tail that we have to shove up into Godzilla's ass. Now we have this plastic piece, knob, plastic tit, whatever we're going to call it, that we shove into Godzilla's ass tail. Okay? Whatever we're going to call that. Mid-tail. I'm being all silly with these terminology here. But you just saw me put it on. Piece of cake. Boom. You got to line it up. Uh-oh. See, I'm being stupid with it. Boom. That easy. Tail goes on. No hair dryer. No squishy soft action. No putting anything in the fridge or the freezer. No running around chasing your sister with it. No screaming, "Ma, the meatloaf!" None of that. Bam. It goes on nice and easy, okay? So, very good job, X Plus. That is an improvement. If you watch my review on the Gargantuas from the 25cm line, their arms pull on and off in a very similar fashion with those plastic sockets. So that is brilliant, X Plus. Very, very good. Love it. Let's see that for everything else. No more squishy soft action, even though I kind of, it's kind of my thing. Our thing, what we do in the X Plus world. But, I got, what am I going to do with the shirts now? I still have some left over. Squishy soft shirts with a hairdryer. Silly. Ha! Just going to send the X Plus, make them feel bad. Ha! Okay. All right, anyway. So I wasn't really going to get the figure, but man, when I opened up the box, I am glad I did. Let's look at this beauty. We have a dark, like, what did we call this? Green, bluish green across the whole body. As far as the paint job goes, there is some dark and black depth. Nice for blah, blah. I'm mumbling here because I'm excited. The dry brushing, it gives a lot of depth here in between all of Godzilla's crevices and cracks and curls and this membrane of skin that he has here. The paint job is exceptionally well. And I need to look at him a little bit here because he's just really damn good looking for a figure. I actually like the figure more than I did the movie. Now, I will say, I did not like the design of this Godzilla. I thought it was kind of more of a ripoff of the Godzilla 2014 design, you know. But this looks like, who told me earlier today, this is the Grootzilla. Yeah, because he looks like a giant tree. But he also looks like he's an old fogey bastard, you know, kind of got like this beard going on down here and everything. He just looks gnarly old. But I guess that fits for the time the movie takes place, the storyline and everything. So it fits, it all works good. So the figure overall, the detail is really, really crisp too. Lots of nice detailing, starting up here from the head. All these little dorsal plates, these bumps and everything that start right at above his eyebrows in the center of the forehead, work their way up, down the back, with all these giant leaf-like dorsal plates. Those look beautiful. And mind you, these are pretty sharp. So, again, we mentioned your kid's sister. You can't go hitting her. Parents, you can't abuse your children with this. You know, it will bleed, and, you know, you can't have that these days. No, so just give them a trophy or something. But anyway, these dorsal plates work their way nicely down, all the way down the back, down to the dorsal plates on the tail here. Nicely done. Looks really, really good. I dig it. They're like leaf plates, I guess we'll call them, okay? So the rest of his body is not what we were used to, tree bark. Now, it looks like a tree, but it's not the traditional tree bark Godzilla skin. This is more, it looks like he had his skin ripped off of him almost, and it's showing the muscle underneath. That's kind of what it looks like. Like if you look here on the legs and everything, and the thighs, the arms, it all looks like muscle membrane. So that is kind of disgusting looking while being, it's unique in its own way, okay? So that looks really good. No complaints there. And it's like that throughout the whole body. His tail almost looks like a root of a tree almost. So that's pretty neat looking. The arms are very muscular, actually. He's kind of like got like some nice build there. And so those look really nice. Hands and everything come down very just mean looking and whatnot. His feet, he's got 4 toenails here. Now, these are, again, now with the paint job, everything is kind of painted the same. It's all uniform throughout. Mind you, this was an anime version of Godzilla, so keeping one color scheme here probably was easier for an animation and process and everything. But I guess it wouldn't have hurt if there was some definition on the toes, the toenails, the fingernails, and the teeth and whatnot. So, but that's okay. I think it looks really, really good. His chest and stomach area is just very gargantuan looking, very muscular. He's very big, and it looks great. The pose, now, this is a big 30-centimeter figure, like we said here. He does take up some real estate, but it's great that his tail swoops down, kicks out a little bit to his left, so that will help with posing him on your shelves, because you could always put another figure right here and just tuck it in, so that doesn't hurt. And if you had another figure on this side, the tail can come back that way, so this will be a very shelf-friendly X Plus figure. Okay, good. So, size-wise, it's great. Big 30-centimeter figure. Detail's good. Paint job is good. I have no complaints about this figure. Again, I was really blown away by this when I opened up the box, because I had set my expectations low for this figure. Out of the box day that I had with the other two, I'm enjoying this one a whole lot more because I set my expectations low. I already knew what I was getting with Frankenstein and Mulgaris, and we'll save that for their reviews. But this guy really excited me. We collect toys. We love these figures, and it's always fun when I think a figure kind of blows you away. Whether you're a fan of the movie, the anime or not, or whatever's going to come in the next 2 films in this trilogy of anime Godzilla films, I can't deny that I do dig the design, and it looks really, really awesome in this figure. Maybe because of how crisp it is, and it's really the first time I'm really getting a good look at this design. So Figure's awesome. Again, I ordered it from Hobby Search for about $170. Came packaged with a nice big box, plastic housing, all that good stuff. Can't go wrong. The Rick version, I opted to go standard. The Rick version, he's kind of like the sunset version, where he's painted orange and black, you know, black definitions and helps with the shadows and everything on the figure. But I was like, yeah. The only cool thing about that is that would stand out amongst your collection. But even this stands out because this is like, wow, what kind of version of Godzilla is that? Because he just looks different. So, really, really good. Certified fresh in my book. I was surprised about how much I enjoyed this figure. X Plus did a killer job with this tail point insertion. That was really, really done well, and I hope we continue to see that in future releases. And what else can I say about this? I really dig it. I don't regret going standard. Happy with this design and this paint job. And I didn't really get a good look at his eyes yet, but his eyes are in there. Can I see those eyes? It's really hard to see because his eyebrows are coming down. But they look like kind of like a green and black eyeballs he's got there. But they're there, little beady eyes. His teeth are nicely sculpted too, and he's got a pretty tongue in there too. It's not like a pretty tongue, it's his tongue's in there, you know what I mean? Aha! Alright. No major horrible seams on this figure. I will see, let's see, is there anything down here on the ankles? Yeah, it looks like the ankles have a seam. But it all looks mostly like it's just one big piece. Nicely done. Really, really nicely done. So yeah, it's just really the tail part where there's the only seam. So, and that really doesn't look any different if it was a normal flange or whatnot. Oops, sorry, Mike. Dorsal plates. Again, beautiful figure. So, that is really my review. It's quick, kind of blabbling all over the place, but I dig it. I think it's great. I'm glad I picked it up, because if I didn't and I would have saw somebody else, I was like, damn, I should have picked it up. All right, so that is that. Thank you for watching. I'll check you guys next time on Fresh Vinyl Reviews. And remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam!